Welcome back to week 5, where we look at Tiblio AI operating the wheel strategy inside of my brokerage account. Now, I'm a big believer of seeing is believing, and that's why I'm putting on these videos. That's why I'm publishing this. That's why we're looking at these things. So what we'll do in this video is we will take a look at the market overall. What did it do last week? And then we'll look at my brokerage account and see what is my brokerage account doing? Where is it at? And since this is week 5, we now have over 1 month of history where you can go back and look at the videos from each week and see how the account has been doing. So we're also going to add in this week, we haven't really done in the previous videos, but we're going to look at my account 1 month returns compared to the underlyings. And in this account, I'm investing in XLF and XLC. So we'll take a blend of XLF, XLC, 1 month returns, and we'll look at the 1 month returns of this account. We'll do a position review and we'll do activity review. What did Tiblio AI do in the account this week? And then what are the open positions, right? So in that way, you can kind of get a sense for, well, what is Tiblio AI? What is this software that's going to automate my trading? How is it going to automate my trading? What can I expect it to do? And how that's beneficial for me. All right, let's dive in. Now, today looks really good, but when we started on May 1st, we had a nice pop up in the morning. The market just sold off. This was an indicator of bad things to come. And the way that we look at that is we look at this long wick at the top of this candle. So the market rose, but then sold right off. Following that, we had another huge sell-off, followed by a huge sell-off Wednesday, a bad day Thursday, and now as the market is chopping back and forth, the market is up huge today on Cinco-De-Mayo. If you were chopped up in the market this week because of trades you put on last week, do not feel bad. A lot of people are getting chopped up by this market. You can't. I think I commented in the Discord. I would love to sell futures contracts here, but I just can't seem to get the futures contracts off. I'd have to close them very fast. So if you're trading in this choppy market and you get profits, you kind of have to take them very quickly. It's a very difficult thing to do. If I had sold those future contracts anywhere in this zone, anytime over the last few weeks, they would just simply not really be profitable. And most likely I would have been chopped up as well, just because those trades are very difficult to put on. So that's not how I like to trade. I don't like to time the market. I believe that we can't do that. So we just go in and we sell options and we follow the wheel strategy. And so let's take a look at my account now, and we'll see how that strategy is working out in this sideways choppy market that we're in. Okay, so taking a look at my main account now. And this account now for the last 5 weeks where I've been making these videos has been operated by Tiblio AI, right? And so it's been going on for over a month. And so taking a look at this NLV change right here. I'm just refresh the screen and get the latest value. So over the last month, the account has risen $912. That's 1.32%. Okay. And it is split XLF 50% and XLC 50%. So let's take a look at XLF over the last 1 month. XLF has been really up and down with the banks having problems, especially the regional banks. So it's currently up 1.11%. And then we look at XLC, the Communication Services ETF, and it is currently down on the month 0.74%. So if we add those up, divide by 2, we take the average, because my account is split 50-50 on each one, then it averages out to about a positive 0.1%. Okay, so compare that to this account, which is trading the wheel strategy, is up 1.32%. I think that's pretty phenomenal. And if we want, we can take a quick look at the strategy and how I have it configured. I am allocating 100% of the account. I set the target profit to 90%, which means that Tiblio AI is going to sell options. And if it sells an option for $1, it's going to monitor that open position. And if that open position reached 10 cents or less, it's 90% profit, then it will buy it to close. Now I have my target put and target call days to expiration set at 15. This is specifically so that Tiblio AI will trade more often, and it gives me more to talk about for these videos, and it's more educational. In other accounts or in long-term accounts, I think when you're selling options, it's generally accepted that theta decay really kicks in at about 45 days. And so I would think for most people, the target put DTE here of 30 to 45 days would be more appropriate. Then I have the target put delta and call delta, both at 0.4. So these will be 40 delta options that Tiblio AI is going to look for it to sell. Now, if you believe that the market is going up or going down, you may want to change these deltas. So to take advantage of the upside or the downside. If you're taking advantage of the upside, for example, you may sell a 40 delta put option, but you may only want to sell a 30 delta call option because you want more of the upside. Okay, and these order offsets just help Tiblio AI get order filled. So this is controlling the pricing algorithm, and I'm pretty lenient. I want it to get filled most of the time. Okay, let's take a look at the activity for last week. If you click into the activity panel, it's going to show, essentially the last week of recent order fills. Now, April 28th, we covered these. We may have covered these on the last video, or maybe not. I may have put that video out a day early. You'll see that this order had a price of 68 cents. This order, I came in and placed this order myself. It was April 28th. This call option expires on April 28th. And I just wanted to show here that you can trade alongside Tiblio AI. For example, if you don't want to be called away, you don't want to be assigned, you can go ahead and submit the order to close yourself. And what will Tiblio AI do? Well, the next time that it runs and wakes up, it says, oh, hey, I can sell another call option. And it sold that option out for me. Okay, so when we say you can trade alongside Tiblio AI, you surely can. If you want to close orders that it has open, you can do that as well. You don't have to change any settings or do anything else. You can just go into your broker software and manipulate the positions. Then on Monday, on May 1st, if you remember from the chart that we just looked at, this was May 1st. So the market had a really big move. It opened down right here at 41.84, and then it surged up to 42.07, and then ended up closing in the red. So on May 1st, Tiblio AI sold off an XLF put option at the 33 strike. It also sold off this May 19th 60/50 call option on XLC, which is really great. We just saw that XLC is trading at 57.72. So it was able to, somewhere around here, sell off this 60/50 call option, which was awesome. I was really happy to see that it did that. Then also on May 1st, we had one put on XLF and one put on XLC. So this put was sold to open and closed this 57.50 put on XLC as it was trading way up into that high. And that's why we have that profit taker function. If there's a huge surge and it hits the profit threshold, it's going to go ahead and capture profit for you. So you can change that profit threshold to be whatever you like. Okay. And we see a lot of the activity was done on May 1st. On Tuesday, Wednesday, there were no orders placed. And then on Thursday, it comes in and it buys this option to close. It's an XLF call, right? So on Thursday, the market, XLF, everybody was really selling off hard. It was a really hard dip. And so if there were any call options that were in profit, we wanted to go ahead and capture that profit and close those. So it closed this May 5th. That would have been expiring today, 32.50 call. And then it sold the XLF May 19th 32 call. Now, if I was placing this trade, taking these two kind of together, kind of into account, what you could almost say is that Tiblio AI rolled out and down the call option to take in more premium, right? The XLF is falling. This call option is out of juice. It needs to close it and open this one so that we have more premium and more time. And then we see that it also sold off, sell to open this XLF May 19 put and XLC 57 put option, bringing in a lot more premium. Okay, and then no orders as of yet today. So let's take a look at then the current open positions. Okay, it's kind of a mixed bag. We can see that if I was just buying and holding XLF, I would not be doing very good. And if I was only buying and holding XLC, I would not be doing very good. If I was trying to time the market on selling these options, I wouldn't be doing very good. And as the market chops back and forth here, we see a mixed bag of which option contracts are profitable and which ones are not profitable. These XLF May 12th 33 strike puts, they were sold last week before XLF sold off this week. And it's just now kind of coming around, right? But on this 33 put, we look at that and we see, okay, I'm losing $80 on this, on these two puts. I'm losing $80. They expire next Friday at the 33 strike, and I sold them for 47 cents. That means that I'm not actually losing money unless XLF closes below around 32.50 next Friday. Right? And as of today, it's at 32.20. So those positions aren't really looking that bad. This is not a strategy where you want to come in and go, oh my gosh, okay, I have $25 of profit. This is at, 40, 50% profit. I want to close it. This one's at, 15% profit. But this one's at about 20% profit. I want to go ahead and close it. And trying to avoid getting into these small negative positions, right? What Tiblio AI is trying to do here and what the wheel strategy tries to do is flow with the market. We're going to let these positions work. We're going to leave them open and we're going to continue bringing in a lot of option premium, right? So since inception, since I started trading this account, it's brought in $2,800 in option premium. We go back to the positions, we can see without bringing in all this premium, $1,400 loss, $150 loss. If I was just buying the stock, I would be down way more than $120. Okay, so key takeaways from week 5, looking at how Tiblio AI is trading in my account. We average XLF and XLC together. Those are the two underlyings. They're up about 0.1%. My account on the 1 month is up over 1.3%. So that's the overall aggregated performance. We then looked at the orders that it placed and the current positions. We see that it's selling a lot of options. It's closing options for profit. And the current open positions, we need to let them work. We let the strategy flow with the market and work so that we bring in and keep and capture profit from this option premium. Okay, we'll continue this strategy again next week. I'll publish another video. If you have any comments or thoughts, please feel free to share them below or email me, reach out to me on the website, find me in the Discord, message me. I'm always here to help and answer your questions. Enjoy your Cinco de Mayo and have a great weekend.